Hi, my name is Dawn Johnson from Atlanta Center. I came into the agency in 2005, and I was one of the 600 hired on the normal pay scale before there was a B scale. Went out to Oklahoma City, got paid $8.50 an hour. Ended up having to put 4 people into an apartment and do training that way, and it was a little stressful because you had to learn, you had to be able to pay your bills and train. After that, came back to our facility, had about a day to transfer and to move all my stuff from Miami, come on up, and started straight in the facility, started drawing maps, drew maps for about a month, went down to the control room to work A side, and it was the coolest thing being around everybody and all the new controllers and seeing my area and all the maps that I drew and the airspace for real. Spent about a month on the A side, and then went up and did D side training. We did a little bit of non-radar, just like we did in Oak City, and then worked the D side. And the training was a little stressful, but we made it through. Took about a year, or a little less than a year, to train on the D sides, went to the R sides. And our school was pretty stressful. It was up and down, pass or fail, and they're pretty hard on you in the back. But we all grouped together and made it through. Knew I had NATCA on the side because they had come and introduced themselves, our area rep and all that. They had made sure that we were comfortable and that we knew our airspace and that we were doing well. And they kept tabs on us to make sure that, you know, everything was going smoothly. After that, came back down to the floor, and let me tell you, it was the most exhilarating experience talking to those airplanes for, you know, for the first time live. But also the scariest thing I've ever done, because the first time I plugged in, our sector went red, which means that we were going to have the maximum amount of airplanes, and we had airplanes everywhere, and it was extremely exciting, but at the same time very scary, knowing that I was the one in control of that sector. As far as training on the ice side went, it was up and down. I had good days and I had bad days. There were days I would walk in and I would rock the sector, and then there were my bad days that I walk in and I couldn't do anything right. But once I made it through, I definitely had NATCA on my side, so I knew that if there was any problem with training, I knew that NATCA would be there to help. I had some good days and I had some bad days, but in the end I knew that NATCA was on my side and behind me 100%. When you come to the facility, expect to see a lot of new faces, and it's pretty exhilarating.